Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your August predictions reading. This is going to be a general predictions reading for the month of August specifically. So if you are looking for love predictions, I do have one up on my channel for your sign. That one is from mid-July until mid-August, and I will be doing the mid-August to mid-September predictions for love very, very soon. So if you're not subscribed already, make sure you are so that you can be informed of that next love predictions reading for you. We're going to start your reading today by pulling 3 cards from this oracle deck, which will tell us the main 3 themes you can expect to experience in the month of August. Oh my gosh, my throat chakra. Wow, it's the first time since this morning that I've spoken this much. So I guess we're just clearing a lot out. What is going on for Capricorn in August, please, Spirit? I wonder if that'll come back in your reading, communication. What is going on for Capricorn in August? Interesting. They want 2 cards for that. You're the first sign that's got 2 cards. I try not to favor y'all because I have so many Capricorn placements, but usually we end up getting a lot of messages for Cap. So bottom deck energy is onion, protection. Number 9, I see a cycle coming close to completion in August. If not, new awareness will help bring this cycle to completion. I want you to think of this completion as the opportunity to start something new as well. So don't think of it in a bad way. Think of it as you need this to be able to progress forward. Because I think with the number 9, the overall journey is still being had, right? Like there's a strong feeling of closing one door and opening another in order to get closer to a long-term goal. I think that a lot of this has to do with investing your attention, your energy into the right things in August. So let's have a look at your first major theme. We have clarity. Yes, I knew it. The first card in this deck, which is the Carrot card, clarity. On this card, we have some Virgo, some Earth, the number 1, and the eye in the triangle. So how do I feel about this? Well, first of all, I see you formulating a new plan in August, and for some reason, it has to do with you moving forward. Let's use the sexual deck for my Capricorns, my sexual themes. Now, I feel like this theme for you, I can see how you are strategizing something or thinking about something, or like you're trying to figure out something here. You have this either new idea or this new opportunity, and you're trying to plan how to move forward with it. Virgo is putting you in a very analytical frame of mind, but the Carrot energy in general is about grounding something. You have clarity, now let's create something from it, you know? So Spirit, what is going on with this Carrot energy for Capricorn in August? Do they know about this already? Has this already happened, or is it going to happen in August? It's going to happen in August. You don't know yet. Some of you may have suspected it, but it's going to happen in August. What is going on with this Carrot? What is going on with this Carrot energy for Capricorn? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. My accents are terrible. One more card, please, Spirit. What's going on with this Carrot energy for Capricorn? Alrighty. So I'm seeing 2 9s. I'm seeing 2 queens. Interesting. We have the Tower reversed to the 7 of Swords, 2 of Swords reversed to the Queen of Wands reversed, 9 of Wands upright to the 9 of Swords. Bottom deck energy is the Queen of Cups, 5 of Wands, Judgment, and the 10 of Swords reversed. To clarify that this hasn't happened yet, it will happen in August. I feel like some of y'all who are very in tune with your intuition, you may have picked up on this. Let me move you closer. You may have picked up on this, but I strongly believe that for all of you, this isn't going to happen until August. So what is the situation? Well, to be honest with you, it's been a long time coming. You're seeing the truth about something or someone in August, and this is going to kind of help solidify an assumption that you may have already made. With the Tower reversed, you now just need to figure out, how am I going to move forward from this? I feel like there was sneakiness or withheld information information, or somebody just going very quiet and doing things behind closed doors. The Seven of Swords makes me think it's behavior that we're not okay with, you know, like it's very sneaky, very tricky. It involves deception. And with the Tower reversed, it's not something that we're super surprised about, but it is still devastating or shocking, or kind of like it completely changes the situation, right? To the point where we can't repair. We have to build from scratch. And I think some of you had already kind of guessed that, because the Tower's already reversed. So it's like putting in the nail in the coffin, right? Like we were already halfway out. Now we know for sure, okay, it's time to invest in some new land, and it's time to build our new foundations. Now, with the Two of Swords reversed and the Queen of Wands reversed, this situation is going to kind of change things pretty big, like in a big way. It makes me think with the Queen of Wands reversed that some of us may react in a very like bitter way. Like we may be like, oh, well, that's just confirmed my suspicions about the entire human race. Like I'm officially an alien. Like I don't want to be here. Mars, beam me up. Like take me to another, planet. It makes me think that we're not really going to know what we want to do. We're just going to know like what we don't want. And we're really going to be fixated on what we don't want. And in a very repellent energy. I see us having awareness, but that doesn't mean we have direction over here, right? Like if anything, we only know where we don't want to go or who we don't want to be with. We have no idea what exactly we are meant to have or meant to do. So with these two nines, the interesting part of all this situation, this whole thing, is that it is still building in August. Like for some reason, although we've had that devastating awareness come into our energy, we have two nines here indicating that there is still energy being built in this situation. Like the energy is gaining momentum. So I think with the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Swords, there may be a moment here where you are experiencing intense frustration, restlessness, and a strong feeling of like, I just need to do something to get this off my mind. The weird thing about all of this is bottom deck energy is the Queen of Cups. So as difficult as it may be to deal with this deception, there is love in this situation. There is a sense of emotional attachment here and care. So this could be something that happens to somebody we really care about, and it all of a sudden changes everything. We're like, but I still love this person, but what do? I don't know what to do, but I still love them. And so with the two nines here, there is a strong feeling of some of y'all, just because you've seen this, and it may go against what you personally believe or ethically or morally believe, you may still be finding it hard to give up. Like I don't see walking away. If anything, I see someone really trying their hardest to push forward despite all of that. It's very interesting. Like with a Nine of Swords and a Nine of Wands, like it's like I'm more afraid of having put in so much for nothing than starting over fresh. Like I just want to see how much further I can go. And there is a feeling of needing to do this for you, because it's the nine. It's like, I've already put in so much effort, just like, let me see how far it can go. I need to get you advice because I don't know if that's healthy or if that's the best possible situation for you. What is the advice here for Capricorn? What is the advice here for Capricorn? What is the advice? Okay. First card, we have Broken and Hatched, the number 72. We have Twin, the number 57 reversed, and we have Volcano, 49. It's interesting because I think that in this situation, Cap, your advice here is to make sure that you don't have any regrets. If you have the opportunity to say something, say it. If you need answers to your questions, ask the questions. Broken and Hatched makes me think that we do have to rebuild, but I think with volcano, more needs to be released first. This is a messy cycle. And even though we're getting new information, this is regarding a situation that has been ongoing. And the information may be new to us in August, but the situation itself feels like it's something that has a lot of energy invested into, a lot of emotion invested into. With twin reversed, it's important that you think about yourself in the situation. Don't put somebody else's needs above your own, even if they are your fraternal, maternal, paternal twin. You know, whatever the heck is going on here, it's very much about putting you first and doing and saying what you need to in order to move forward. Broken and hatched makes me think that we got to crack the shell on this in order to get to the goodness. We can't just keep living inside the shell and thinking that that is all, you know, that the situation is. It's like the truth has to come out. Clarity has to be had. This devastating behavior or action or deception, it needs to be realized in order to actually get the situation moving forward. Because these 2 9s are upright, I can't help but feel like that actually needs to happen. Like I can't help but feel like we need to see the truth in order to realize whether we want to keep going or not. And I think a lot of you are going to want to keep going, even after you've seen the truth, because it's refreshing that you know more now and you know exactly what you're fighting for some of you with that 9 of Wands, really fighting for, or you know exactly what it is that has been taking a lot of your energy. It almost feels like the situation needs to come to a head for you to have your own opportunity to express yourself. So that's what I'm seeing with clarity. Let's look at your second theme now. We have energy. So this is the one card that y'all actually saw. Energy is the orange card in this deck, number 28, water and more Virgo. I see a lot of awareness and wisdom in the month of August with all of this Virgo energy. A Virgo could be playing a significant role, but I don't necessarily see that. I more so see you having more wisdom and needing to take action based on what you have learned. There is this feeling of staying receptive. Like I think of a Virgo as someone who is able to, you know, process information, but that doesn't mean that we should assume that we know it all, right? We have to stay receptive to an evolving situation. So with this orange and energy, this is interesting because it feels like this theme is all about how you invest your energy and what you put your energy into. And it is also a watery card. So it's interesting how some of y'all, it may be about investing energy helpfully for the sake of tempering out your emotions. And then for others of you, this is about investing energy helpfully to ensure that you are working towards your goals, your ambitions, your bucket list items, or your responsibilities, as well as maintaining enough energy for your well-being. This seems to be about balancing your energy out if you are still working so hard towards something. Making sure you have time for your well-being. So what is going on here with this orange card for Capricorn in July and August? I'm looking at my calendar and I keep seeing July because it's right in front of me. But we want August, please, Spirit. We have the 8 of Pentacles building. Excellent. That is very Capricornian. What else do we have? The Hermit card reversed, more Virgo energy. We have some Taurus now with the Hierophant reversed. Some cards fell out, but that's okay. Nothing fell on the ground, hey Spirit. No. Okay, let's clarify that 8 of Pentacles, please. Clarify that 8 of Pentacles, please. We have the 5 of Swords. Clarify the Hermit. We have the 4 of Swords and clarify the Hierophant reversed. Ay Dios mío, we have the 2 of Cups. At the back of the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is typical Capricorn energy. This is how you thrive. It's important that you don't procrastinate in August, but you need to balance your energy out. I see a lot of hard work. I see dedication and I see effort that is showing progress. So you're going to be ticking some important boxes in August when it comes to your financial goals, your career development, and getting back into the swing of things. For some of you, this is about getting back into a routine that you may have had a hiatus from in July. I do think that in order to do this, you have to kind of say no to some people in July. Like, I'm looking at these two cards, like the Eight of Pentacles is very focused on what's in front of them. Excuse me, can you just focus? And then the Five of Swords is all about kind of walking away from some situation, a win-lose situation, possible social misfortune. So I see some of you guys turning down certain social obligations or connections in order to prioritize your work, your goals, your career. I do think that you got to be careful with this though, because that Five of Swords can sometimes look like burning bridges, right? So just be careful with that. Now, the Hermit card reversed to the Four of Swords reversed. I think some of you are trying to get back out there in the sense of, if you have been living like a hermit, August is going to be a social month for you, or you trying to see what else you can do with your energy that doesn't involve you isolating. But for others of you, you're kind of slipping back into old patterns of isolating in August. So you seem to be trying to like figure out, well, what do I need to do? Because you do want to just rest in your spare time, but you're also trying to not just waste energy on things that aren't actually giving you more experiences. So if you do anything out of your routine, I feel like in August it's about experiences. So I would encourage you to make the most of your free time, and book those trips you've been holding off on. You know, go to those places, those new cafes or those new attractions in your local town, those day trips. Do those things. In August, make the most out of your time, and just really make sure that your free time, your spare time, your energy is being invested wisely there. Lastly, with the Hierophant reversed and the Two of Cups, I do see you working on a relationship and maybe getting advice from someone about a relationship. This could be a friendship more than anything. It just feels like you're trying to get on the same page as this person again. It could involve you seeing them after you haven't seen them in a while, but I think that it's more about trying to kind of build friendships that could have been neglected in your busier periods of July and June. I also believe with the Hierophant reverse that you may be giving somebody more advice or support in August and really building a close friendship with them in August. But with the Knight of Pentacles, it's really just about investing your effort, your time, and your energy wisely to ensure that you're ticking as many boxes across the spectrum that is you as possible, not just your work and career, although that is clearly taking priority, but also with key friendships and doing those things in your free time that you've been putting off on doing, or that you really want to do but you didn't know if you had enough energy. Side note, with the Hermit reversed and the Four of Swords reversed, if you've been delaying booking a health appointment, make sure you do that in August, whether it's just a general GP checkup or whether it was some sort of specialist thing that you had to follow up on, like for your eyes. Whatever this is, it just feels like you need to stop procrastinating when it comes to your health in August, okay? Because it's really important you stay on top of that. And you're going to have the chance to, like I see you guys having a free day during the week, for those who are usually very busy, to kind of catch up on some of that stuff. So let's get any advice about this energy card for Capricorn. What is the advice with this energy card for Capricorn? I'm hearing you need me as much as I need you. So if there is a friend that you haven't seen in a while, I feel like the two of you need to get together, because it's been a while and this person actually really misses you. And I feel like you both could benefit from seeing each other. Like you both could give each other some pretty decent advice or updates that are helpful. Like they maybe have been going through something similar, or for some reason you both have a lot to share. So your advice, we have make-believe at the bottom. We have Scry, Mirror, 65, Reverse, 37, Rainbow Bridge, 28, Cosmic Exploration, and 17 over here. I really feel like your energy is really needing to be well balanced in August, because I see a lot of opportunity to do things that you really want to with make-believe. It makes me think of like when you're a kid and you say, when I grow up, I'm going to have Oreos for breakfast and ice cream for dinner, and I'm going to go to the aquarium every day. Like, you know, those little cute little goals. That's what I see you kind of making room for in August. Like, well, you know, I said I would do this, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to bungee jump this weekend. We have it in my town. and I've always wanted to, like, let me just do it. You know, so making room for those things that are on your to-do list and on your wish list. With Scry Mirror reversed, I think you need to connect with somebody you've been thinking about a lot, and I think it's really important that you don't delay this, because there's a reason they've been on your mind. It's going to be a very helpful meeting. I think with Rainbow Bridge here, there is a feeling of you incorporating healthy routines and healthy practices into your weekly routines in the month of August. Not just daily, because for you it feels like the day either will go very quickly or it's just not feasible for you to have a strict daily routine when it comes to looking after yourself holistically. I think more of a weekly routine probably suits you. But Rainbow Bridge is about putting in certain habits that help you feel better and help build your wellness, so that you're not really compromising anything and you're balancing out everything, you know? Like, I also think Rainbow Bridge could be about you physically visiting places that you've always wanted to go in August. With Cosmic Exploration, there's more travel here. There's more of an indication of reaching for the sky and doing something that you've had your ambition set on. I think that this is also about planning something even bigger. So maybe in August you get a taste of an experience, and then you go, well, you know what, you know, for my birthday in December or in January, I'm going to do it this instead. So I see you kind of planning something as well with this energy, putting your energy towards something big here. So that's what I'm seeing when it comes to energy. Let's have a look at your next two themes. With last theme, which came out in 2 cards for some reason, we have Gratitude reversed and Divination, Chives and Pink Rose, Fire and Ice. It's actually Fire and Air. Gemini and Scorpio, 36 and 14. This is interesting because together those 2 numbers make 50. So I feel like something is happening over here that has to do with some manifestation or some subconscious thing that you've been wishing for or wanting. And I have a feeling that you're going to hit some sort of turning point with this in August. I almost see this as you needing to be more clearer on what it is that you want, and just needing to remind yourself of why you want this with gratitude. There is a feeling here of accidentally attracting something that you don't want, or not remembering how much you wanted this, and being too attached to, for some reason, the unfruitfulness of the situation. I need to clarify with tarot, because I'm really confused as to how you're wanting something, like you're wishing for something, but you don't want it. It feels very interesting. And with Divination and Scorpio, that card is not just about manifestation. It's about transforming a situation and learning about it while it is transforming. So maybe you're only seeing the transitionary process. You're not actually seeing the outcome, but you're looking at it and you're going, I don't want that. So what's going on here, please, Spirit, with Divination and Gratitude for Capricorn in August? What is going on? These cards keep flipping in the deck. We have the 8 of Wands. That's the card that flipped. What is going on here with these cards for Capricorn, please, Spirit? There we go. Oh, Magician. Hi. We have the 3 of Wands reversed. Yeah, it's kind of a weird feeling, because it's like, this isn't really what I wanted. Like, this isn't really what I wanted, but now you're happy about it anyway. So what's going on here, please, Spirit? Clarify the 8 of Wands. What's going on for Capricorn here? What the heck? There's you now. There's you with the Devil card. And the Ace of Swords reversed. What the heck? Ace of Wands reversed. What's going on with this 3 of Wands, please, Spirit? The Fool card reversed. Why is the Sun here? Gratitude. Gratatatatatatatata. We have the Knight of Pentacles again, this time reversed, and the Hanged Man at the back of the deck. Oops, sorry. This is interesting, my sweets. Okay, how much time do we have? We don't have a lot of time. I always go over with you guys. Come, crystals, help me. How do I talk about this for you? I see passion, I see sexual attraction, I see lust, I see temptation, I see desire, I see movement. I see really quick movement, a quick something happening very quickly and then us almost regretting it or feeling like that was so foolish. Why did we do that? I was so impatient, or I was so detached from my usual logical self. I wasn't thinking clearly. Why did I let that happen? What's going to happen now? I feel like I've accumulated some sort of karma or baggage. But we have the sun upright. So at the end of the day, I think that you're just trying to do what makes you happy. And it may not be the wisest decision. What is this about, please, Spirit? The wheel. I see something happening very serendipitously, almost blindsiding you. Why is divination here then? Two of Pentacles. It's not what you were expecting. It's like you were looking at something else and then this happens. For some of you, you've set a very high standard of what you were expecting in this situation, and then you're settling for something very lesser than. You're being tempted to like eat the apple in the Garden of Eve, you know, Adam and Eve. So it just feels like something is going to happen here that tempts you and really kind of plays into your passionate side, your more kind of excitable side with the Eight of Wands, the side of you that can be tempted. And with the Three of Wands reversed and the Fool reversed, we immediately regret it for some reason. We're like, oof, this is tricky. This is hard to get out of now. Especially with the Three of Wands reversed, it's almost like our horizon goes down to like a one door instead of three. We only have one door. And then with the Sun, I mean, I feel like you're just doing what makes you happy, or you're trying to do what makes you happy. But with the Knight of Pentacles reversed, it feels like we're blocking something at the same time. Like, this is so interesting. I don't know how to 100% explain what I'm feeling. It's like, I can't have this, so I'm going to settle for that, is the best way that I would describe it. And I feel like the reason why is because you originally had your sights set on like Empress or Emperor energy, right? Like you were looking at the best possible outcome. Give me like the rarest, the most exquisite, the most expensive, like the best. And instead you're being tempted by by like the most common. And I'm not saying that that's bad, but I'm just like comparing the quality, right? And there is a feeling with the Fool reversed that this was a mistake, but with the Sun upright, like it makes you happy. And the Knight of Pentacles reversed, you don't really know how much longer that you can do this or how much longer you're going to be able to have this. Like you're not really thinking long term. You're just trying to make yourself happy in the immediate future. So consider it multiple scenarios. You know, if you're waiting for the love of your life, maybe you're going to have like an August fling with someone who you're like, I never thought I would go for something like that, but they make me happy and we're just seeing how it goes, you know? If you have been holding out for like your dream house, maybe you're going to rent a little cottage in the woods and you're like, I never thought I would settle for something like this, but my dream house is still being built apparently, so this is what I'm doing, you know? Like it's that idea of your sights were set so high, but for some reason you've found happiness in something lesser and you don't know how much longer you have with it. You're just kind of taking it day by day in this situation. With the Fool reversed, it feels, and the Hanged Man reversed, it feels more like a distraction or like something that we're trying to do to keep our mind off another thing. For some of you, it could be that you're using behaviors of temptation and, you know, your vices to distract you from something that you've been really waiting for that isn't here yet. So what is the advice over here for Capricorn, please, Spirit? Temptation. That's why we have Scorpio. It's not about transformation. It's about passion. It's about sexual attraction, vices. What is going on over here? We have Spirit to guide you. Number 70 reversed. We have everything you need too soon. The number 3 reversed. And a fearful world, 64 reversed. And then at the back of the deck, we have the Sword, 77. You are trying to do what you think is going to be the best thing for you to do over here. And you know, like divination is saying, like, you know that this isn't exactly what you had been asking for. But it's that feeling of like, I know the consequences, like I'm still going to do it. you know, like I'm not stupid, I may be foolish, but I'm still going to do it. And I think with spirits to guide you, there is a feeling of impatience here and just kind of going for the first available option. But I also feel with everything you need too soon, some of y'all are just sick of waiting. You're just sick of waiting for this moment, and it feels like you were wanting the universe to do something and they didn't, so you're just going to do something instead, and you're like, whatever, like I don't need that right now, I just need this. Let me reset my camera and we'll keep talking. So I almost feel with a fearful world over here, Cap, that this situation is a distraction from something else. It's something that you're using or doing. It's behavior. Let's not even say that it's a person or a specific situation, because it's your behavior. You're using techniques of coping and vices to get your mind off something else. Like, look at this person. They are just sick of having to listen to this taunting of these ghoulish fiends around them. They're like, you know what, I'm just done. So your advice is, at the end of the day, you need to appreciate how this behavior in some ways could be self-sabotaging. And I'm only pointing out things that you probably already know. Like, you're going to know this when you do this. That's why the devil is upright. We're not unaware of this behavior. We know what we're doing. We know that we may struggle with these kinds of things. And I see for some of you, it's different, you know, like you just maybe going out more and drinking more, or you could be engaging in more kind of behavior that is opposite to what you want. Like, you may be saying to yourself, I want a wife or I want a husband, and you're out here, you know, throwing yourself around town. No judgment. You know this about yourself. But I think Spirit is just saying, when it comes to advice, like, know how this is all contributing to in the long term, because I see temporary decisions and actions that sacrifice the long-term goals, right? With the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Everything you need too soon as advice. Spirit is like, at the end of the day, this is you hitting some sort of breaking point. You've been so kind of tight and restrictive in some way that now you've hit that point where all Capricorns, we all do it. You're letting loose and you've hit your breaking point, and you need to just kind of go from full restriction to full like binge, like give it all to me now type of energy. And your advice with a fearful world is just don't lose your head. You know, like I don't know what to tell you. I'm not going to say this is wrong because fucking guilty, but same. But with this fearful world, just don't lose your head. Don't go too far. You know what I mean? Don't push so far that you lose yourself and you lose your connection to your goals, because it feels like this is just you kind of killing time until the better thing can come, or until the long-term option can come. I can't even be mad, sweets. I get you. I understand you. But that's what I'm seeing for you, Cap. Let's point out some key zodiac signs that could be of importance in the month of August. I was telling you the numbers along the way, just in case those numbers are significant. But now in terms of signs, starting from over here, I see Pisces, I see Aquarius, I see Capricorn as well, linking up with another Capricorn, AA. We also have Leo, we have Taurus. There was something else in here, wasn't there? Virgo. I don't think yes, we had Aries over here too. Honestly, an Aries may be a part of you getting the information that you need. And Aries could play a pivotal role in you getting that clarity at the start of the month or in the middle of the month that you need in order to figure out like how much more energy you're going to invest in the situation and whether the situation is worth fighting for. So that's what I see for you, Capricorn, when it comes to August. Please look after your beautiful self, okay? Keep your head, stay grounded, blow off steam, but stay grounded. Look after yourself. It's all about balance, investing your energy in your wellness journey in your free time, ticking those bucket list boxes, as well as your list of responsibilities, goals, and ambitions. And at the end of the day, just keep your eyes wide open and stay connected to the truth, to the reality, and the best you can do is process the information that you have, right? Look after your beautiful selves. I hope to see you in your mid-month love predictions reading. If this message didn't resonate 100%, you could have messages in your sun, moon, rising signs. You are completely different to all the other energies. So, I mean, listen, I hope there's more information for you in your sun, moon, rising signs. Thank you so much for joining me, Capricorn, and I shall connect with you very, very soon. Bye.